students, welcome to your YouTube channel. Please like, share and subscribe your own channel, School Studies. In your channel, there are videos related to subjects like mathematics, science, social science, English grammar and general knowledge. So today we will see video related to the subject social science. In that, today's topic is plains. Now, what are plains? In geography, a plain is a flat sweeping landmass that generally does not change much in elevation. Plains occur as a lowland along valleys or on the doorsteps of mountains as coastal plains and as plateaus or uplands. How are plains formed? Scientists believe that the first plains on Earth were created by lava from volcanoes. The lava pushed up though the surface of the Earth and made some areas flat. Other plains have been formed by erosion, which occurs when air, ice, or water wears away at land and little bits of the land are washed away. Erosion can turn hilly land into flat land. How are plains useful to us? Plains are useful because due to their flat topography, they support agriculture and farming, which are essential to support a human population. Also, it is easy in the plains to set up industries and develop means of transport and communication. Where is a plain landform located? Occupying slightly more than 1/3 of the terrestrial surface, plains are found on all continents except Antarctica. They occur north of the Arctic Circle, in the tropics, and in the middle latitudes. What are features of plain? Plains are broad, nearly level stretches of land that have no great changes in elevation. Plains are generally lower than the land around them. They may be found along a coast or inland. Coastal plains generally rise from sea level until they meet higher landforms such as mountains or plateaus. What is the largest plain in the world? West Siberian Plain, Russian, one of the world's largest region of continuous flatland, central Russia. It occupies an area of nearly 1 crore 2 lakh square miles between the Ural Mountains in the west and the Yenisei River Valley in the east. Why plains are thickly populated? Flat lands are available for building houses. Plains are thickly populated because the soil are very fertile, and fertile soils provide a good place for cultivating crops. Also, the plains are surrounded by rivers, and rivers are quite useful. The transportation is also easy in plains. Now, types of plains. There are different types of plains. Let's study them in detail. So first one is the outwash plain. An outwash plain is formed by glaciers such as plains and is formed when a glacier deposits sediments at its terminus. As the glacier moves, it erodes the bedrock and carries the eroded sediments downstream. These sediments are deposited by the meltwater of the glacier at the snout. Outwash plains are a common landform in Ireland. Till plain. A till plain is also a plain formed by glacial action. Such plains are formed by the deposition of glacial till. When a sheet of glacial ice gets detached from the main glacier and melts in place, the sediments are deposited on the ground to result in the formation of a till plain. Lava field. A lava field can also be referred to as a lava plain. Such a plain is formed by the accumulation of layers of lava. The lava plains can stretch for miles and are easily visible from the air or is in satellite images where they appear darker in color than the surrounding landscape. Next is lacustrine plain. These plains are formed in areas previously occupied by lakes. When a lake drains out completely due to factors like evaporation, natural drainage, etc., the sediments remain behind of the lake bed to form a plain. Such plains might be highly fertile and support agriculture or might form a wetland land or even a desert depending on the composition of the sediments. The Kashmir Valley of India is also an example of this plain. Scroll plain. Scroll plains are formed in areas where a river meanders across a low gradient. Deposits of sediments at such locations result in the formation of a plain. Oxbow lakes are common occurrences in such areas. Next is floodplains. A floodplain refers to a plain that stretches from the banks of the river or stream to enclosing valley walls. Floodplains are usually subject to flooding when the adjacent water body overflows. The plains are often fertile and are made up of deposits of silt, sands, leafies, etc., deposited by flood waters. Floodplains usually support a rich ecosystem. Many densely populated cities are located at these plains. However, many of the most devastating floods in history have taken place in the floodplains. The Yellow River's floodplain is one such area that is frequently subjected to deadly floods. Next is alluvial plain. These plains are vast, sweeping stretches of plain land that are formed by the depositions of sediments called alluvium. Alluvial plains usually includes floodplains as part of its area but extends beyond such plains. An alluvial plains represents the pattern of floodplains shift over geological time. As a river flows around mountains or hills, it carries sediments resulting from erosions and transports the sediments to the lower plains. As the sediments builds up over time, the elevation of the floodplain increases while the width of the river channel decreases. Unable to bear the pressure, the river now looks for an alternative course with a higher channel capacity. Next is coastal plains. Plains that are found near the coast are called coastal plains. These plains are very flat area near the coast where they meet the ocean, but they gradually becomes higher as they move inland. They may continue to rise until they meet areas of high ground, such as mountains. An example of coastal plain is the Atlantic coastal plain on the east coast of the United States. Next is grasslands. Grasslands are plains covered with grass. A great plains in the center of the United States are grassland plains. Grassland plains provide food for many animals such as bison and are also good for farming. Grassland plains in Europe and Asia are often called steppes. Steppes get less rain, so trees don't grow there. In very hot areas that often may have a rainy season as well as dry season without rain. Grasslands are called savannas. Savannas can be found in Africa, Australia, South America, and in the southern part of North America. Now some importance of plain landform. How plains are important to us. So, a plain landform are of great importance in the agriculture sector. Plains are good sources of mineral resources such as coal, tin and petroleum. Plane provides good communication routes such as railway routes and airports. Plains landforms are excellent for sporting activities as they provide a labeled ground for sports and other recreational activities. So this was all about plains, types of plains and importance of plain. I hope you liked my video. Thanks for watching my video. Thank you. Please leave comment, question or doubts in comment section if you have any, or you can also drop a mail to us. You will find my email ID at the end of this video. We will surely reply back to your comment. If you want videos related to any particular topic or subject, then feel free to suggest us. You can also follow the channel School Studies on Facebook page, Instagram, LinkedIn, and Twitter. Thanks for watching my video. Thank you.